Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hello, guys. How is everybody doing? Hope you are all doing great. If you can see me, let me know in the chat. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Want to check our sound and video well so that we can have a good time together. So let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me okay. If you can see and hear me okay, let me know in the chat that you can see me okay. Oladetin says that loud and clear from Nigeria. Okay. Oladetin, you are welcome. You are welcome. As you are on, share the link, invite your friends, let them join in. Kitsi is also saying that loud and clear. Good evening. Good evening to you. Olonka himself is here. He says loud and clear. Olonka, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Share the link, invite your friends, let them join in. If you are joining in and today is your first time, let us know and where you are joining in from. Olonka, I miss you too. I miss you too. I miss you too. You know, these days you've been missing in action. I know it's all cash, a lot of cash coming. So it's good. It's good. Just make sure you send me some. Share the link with your friends. Let them join in. Let them join in. If you are joining us for the first time, let us know where you are joining in from, and let us know if it's your first time. Mm. Okay. I see people joining in. If you are just joining in, I see Yakubu joining in on YouTube. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. I see Bidemi joining in. Watching from Tamale, Ghana. Good evening, Bidemi. Ansem, good evening. Okay, Bidemi say you can see and hear me. Okay. Okay. Kitsi says, I'm here. Welcome. Welcome, Kitsi. Great. Share the link, invite your friends, let them join in. Oh, okay. Okay. So Kitsi invited Bini. Bini says that Kitsi, I'm here. Good. You are welcome. Is this your first time? Bini, is this your first time? Let us know. If it's your first time, let us know. Let us know where you are connecting from. We have people all over the world, so it's always good to know where we are all connecting from. I see Kobna joining us. Kobna, you are welcome. Good evening. Good evening, Kobna. Hope everything is going well. Okay. So tonight I'll be talking about the T visa. I hope some of you know about it. Some of you have heard about it. Some of you don't know what it is. But tonight we'll try to talk about it and see how it can be used and who can use it. The T visa is not for everybody, but it's always good to know so that when you find yourself in a position where you need to take advantage of it, you can do that without any problem. I like to share information, and if you use the information rightly, it becomes powerful. Okay. Kobna says managing. Oh. It will be well, Kobna. It will be well. Awa is watching from Cameroon. Awa, you are welcome. Let me say that for the past week, I've been a little bit busy. So there are many of you who contacted me. I've not been able to respond smoothly with you. So forgive me. I will do that. I will do that. There's a lot going on my side here, so it affects the responses a bit. But I will do that. I will do that. So forgive me if you are expecting me to get back to you and I've not. I will. I will. I will. Okay. Okay. So as we are doing it, make sure you share the link with your friends, invite them. Invite them to join us. So, guys, what is going on your end? Let me know what is going on your end there. Where you are, anywhere you are, what is going on? Let me know. Just in a short word, let me know what is going on at your end. Is everything going well? Kobina says managing. Yeah, I know. Joseph, how are you doing? Okay. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if we are on the same page. Kobina says, desperate and surviving. You will survive. You will survive. Yeah, you will survive. So hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. You will survive. Everything will be good. Everything will be good. There's a saying that when it gets to the darkest moment, that is when the light or day is about to break. The day is closer when it is most dark. So when it becomes so tough, then you know that very soon there's going to be a breakthrough. So hang in there. It is well. It is well. Okay. Joseph says that the weather in Ghana is cool. I've heard that. I've heard it's cool in Ghana. How cool? How cool is the weather in Ghana? How cool? Because Ghana, when they say it's cool, it is like my hot weather here. Yeah. But well, if it is cool, I think it's good. Because a few months ago, there was the complaints of the heat. So I think with the coolness, you'll be able to dress appropriately, wear layers to keep you warm. It's better to keep yourself warm to try to keep yourself cool. Yeah. Yeah, they are coming back from next week. So I will definitely do that, Bidemi. I will do that. Thanks for reminding me. I will do that. I will do that. Okay, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up. Let us start. Let us start. Let's not waste time. Today we'll go through it. We'll go through it and then we'll have some time to answer a few questions. I see Dinah coming in. Cake Point. Hello, Cake Point. Hope everything is going well. Hope business is doing great. Okay, so what is T visa? T visa is a kind of visa that is issued in America. You have to note that there is not a visa that you can get in your country. You need to be in the United States to be able to get this kind of visa. But this visa is for people who have survived human trafficking or abuse or hard labor, those kind of things. People who have survived, they call them victims, but I don't like calling people victims. So I call them survivors. Survivors, people who have been able to survive that kind of treatment. So let's say I'm going to give you scenarios that you can understand what I'm trying to say, because this is a very sensitive topic. It's a very sensitive area, and I want to make it more easy, flexible, more engaging. I don't know the exact words, but I want to make it more comfortable for you to be able to deal with it. So let's say, for instance, you have a family here in the US, and then the person invites you to come to the US. So you come. As you are with the person, or you are staying with the person started abusing you. It could be any kind of abuse. Maybe the person started making you do work that you are not supposed to do, or beat you, or the person has, because the person paid for your trip or the person has given you money, the person is making you work for it. You are working menial jobs or doing something that under normal circumstances you wouldn't have done. The person is making you do that thing for the sole purpose that you have given the person money, so you are doing it to pay. Or you are a victim or a survivor of sex trafficking. Those kind of things, forced labor, the labor you are engaging, you didn't voluntarily decide to do it. You are being forced to do it. Or involuntary servitude. You are being made to work against your will. Those people are the ones that this visa is for. So when you find yourself in a situation like this, and you make your mind that I want to get out of that situation, then you can request for that visa to enable you to be able to live in the United States and to benefit from the system and to give you a path onto a new life. So I describe T visa as a visa for new life. It's a very difficult thing that people go through. There are several people who go through abuse, who go through forced labor, involuntary servitude, sex trafficking, those kind of things, human trafficking, all these kinds of inhumane activities happen to people. I've met a few of those people, and you listen to their story, and it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. So the US government has put this visa in place to help those people. But you just don't get it. The fact that you raise your hand and say, I'm abused, doesn't mean that then they give it to you. You need to meet certain requirements. So we will look at the requirement, and they are very specific requirements, and the bar is high. So you really need to prove that, yes, I'm going through this situation. Are we on the same page? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if we're on the same page. Joseph said there is high unemployment rate. Graduates are not getting jobs after school. Yeah, I see it every day. I hear it on the news. It's sad. It's sad. It shouldn't happen, right? Well, I always say our leaders, yeah, our leaders. Give me a thumbs up if we're on the same page. Give me a thumbs up if you're on the same page. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So who qualifies for the T visa? Who qualifies for the T visa? Number one, like I said, a victim of severe human trafficking. Severe human trafficking. You must be a victim of human trafficking. You must have survived human trafficking, which includes forced labor, sex trafficking, and many other things. To be able to qualify, that's the first criteria. You must be a survivor of severe human trafficking. There must be proof. You must be able to prove that you are a survivor of that. Number two, you must be physically present in the United States. You must be in the United States to be able to get this visa. You can't get it outside US. You must be in the country, and then you are a victim or a survivor of human trafficking. That's number two. Number three, you must be willing to cooperate with law enforcement to investigate your request for the T visa, or to investigate the human trafficking case. You see, so when you go to the US government and say, I have been a victim of human trafficking, be it sex trafficking, forced labor, whatever it is, you must be willing to cooperate with them, unless, of course, because of the things you went through, you are traumatized, or psychologically, you will not be able to help. But all these things, they will have to be satisfied with it. Or the trauma has made you fear for your life, that you are afraid if you open your mouth and say anything, something will happen to you. So those are the exception to which the third rule, cooperating with law enforcement, they might overlook that. But it's very, very important that you agree to cooperate or help US law enforcement to deal with that human trafficking situation. You must be able to prove, number four, prove that because of what you have gone through, there is a lot of hardship left behind in your home country. So there is it. Now you have to be able to prove that if they send you back to your country, you won't be able to survive. It means that back home, you don't have anybody there to take care of you because of your situation. So if they send you back to your country, your life is even going to end. You must be able to prove that. Extreme hardship will happen to you if they send you back. These are the 4 things that you need to be able to prove to be considered for the T visa. It's very specific and the bar is high. And the bar is high. So I hope you get that. You need to understand that very well so that if you know someone, I'm not saying you because you are not in the US. Majority of you are not in the US. So if you know someone going through that situation, you can talk to the person to seek this path to new life. Or you come to the US and you find yourself in this situation, then you know what to do. I'm not saying that it should happen to you. I pray it never happens to you. But these are things that are going on. People are experiencing it. So I want you to know knowledge. I want you to have the knowledge. We have had many of our people who come here and they abuse this opportunity. You know what I'm talking about. When I say that, you know what I'm talking about. I can't say it here, but our people come and they try to use this as a way of getting their stay and other things. Some have succeeded, others too haven't succeeded. Yeah, others too haven't succeeded. Joseph said that we are very grateful for creating awareness about T visa. Very crucial to our lives. Yeah, it is. It is. Ansem, get out of there. You hear what Ansem is saying? I beg, make somebody come traffic me, go US, make I apply for T visa. I don't tire for Nigeria. I hear there's a lot of demonstrations and other things going on in Nigeria now. Ansem, you don't need that. You will come. Don't worry. Don't worry. But there are people who are taking advantage of it. There are people using this. There are people using it. The thing is, if they investigate and they see that it is true, you are saying what you are saying, they will give you that visa. That visa entitles you to work authorization. So they will give you work permit to work in the United States for up to 4 years. And it can be renewed. During that period, they are doing investigation. After the investigation and they see that what you are saying is true, you get the opportunity to apply for green card. And then after 5 years, you can apply to become a citizen. So it's in the same line with, it's not the same visa, but in the same line with asylum seeking. Have I done a session on asylum? I don't think so. Have I? You can check and let me know. If you want me to talk about asylum, do a session on asylum. We can do that too. Yeah. But you get that benefit of work authorization. You get access to essential services. The government will assist you to get a place to live, healthcare, everything that you need. The government is going to help you to get those things. Another benefit is that, let's say, for instance, you have children left behind in your country. You can use the T visa to bring them to come and join you. It's called the reunification status. So it will help you to bring your immediate family members to join you here in the United States because you have suffered. So you were deprived of your immediate family. Now you can bring them to come and join you. So you get this benefit. You get this benefit and you get the opportunity to apply for a green card. So it is it's a great opportunity that the US government has made available to people who are going through some of this difficulty. Imagine you are going through a situation like this. Imagine you are going through a situation like this and there is no way for you to come out of it. That will be difficult. That's why the government has made this opportunity available so that people going through this situation will have a way out. Will have a way out. Now, if you want to apply for this visa, you need to file the I-914. That is the application for non-immigrant status. The application for non-immigrant status, or what we call the application for the T non-immigrant status. That form, I-914, is going to help you. You are going to state in it, prove your victimization, and state your cooperation with law enforcement to be able to help you get those benefits. So in a nutshell, that's the T visa. There are specific situations, that may qualify to fall under this category. Let's say, for instance, you come to the US. You came as a visitor. When you came, you got a job to do. You are not supposed to work. If you are visiting, you are not supposed to work. Listen to what I'm saying very carefully. You are not supposed to work, but somehow you got some work and you are doing. Now, the person who employed you know that you are an illegal. So the person takes advantage of the fact that you are illegal. So the person starts treating you badly, threatening you that if you complain, he or she will report you to immigration so that they will deport you. And because of that, they are forcing you to do things that you shouldn't have done. So jobs that nobody will do at the workplace, they give it to you to do it. If you complain, they threaten you that they will report you to immigration. That qualifies for you to seek the T visa, because that is forced labor or involuntary servitude. So the law will cover that. So if you know somebody who is going through that situation, share this video with the person, because there are people going through those situations. They are always threatened. If you open your mouth, we will report you to immigration. They will deport you. And so you also keep quiet. And then you do things that you shouldn't do. That is akin to slavery. That is akin to slavery. And the US government takes that very seriously and will do everything possible to protect you. So even though you are an illegal, you came in and you were not supposed to work, but you are working, the fact that somebody is taking advantage of you, because of that, the US government will protect you and give you a path to new life or citizenship. Is that clear? Let me know. Am I making sense? Let me know. Let me know. Bidemi says that person already living or just enters into the US. Do you mean that does it apply to people who are already here or somebody who just enters the US? It depends. If you entered into the US as a result of trafficking, then you automatically qualify. If you are already living here and you find yourself in a situation like that, you qualify. So it can be somebody who just entered. Maybe you entered the US through trafficking. Somebody deceive you and say, oh, I'm taking you to the US. We have a job for you. And we have everything for you. Everything, work, where you live, where you, what you will do. We will feed you everything. And then you get here and it's a different situation. You qualify. Our says I'm making sense. Okay, good. Okay. The Demi says you're always nailing it. Okay. Good to hear that. So those are the things that you need to know. There are several situations that will qualify that I can't state here. So I will open it up for questions. If you have any question related to what I've said, you can bring it now. Let's talk about it. I've also made it available on the website with the necessary links. Because on the video, I can't give links. When you go to the website, there are links there to help you navigate what I'm talking about. So I'll put the link in the chat so that you can have access to it after the session. You can have access to it. There are links to it, the form, everything. I've put all the links there, so it will help you to read more about it and to share with somebody who you know is going through the situation. If you are here, for instance, you are in the US with your husband or wife, and one of you is maltreating the other. The other person who is being maltreated can take advantage of it. Let's say your husband is abusing you, will slap you, will kick you, will hit you. You fall under this. You get it? You fall under this. If you report to the police, they can bring you under this situation, and you can get your green card and possibly your citizenship. So this is something that you need to take note of. The United States doesn't condone abuse. The United States does not condone abuse. It's very, very important. So if a spouse abuses the other person can take advantage of this visa. And it will give you the path to citizenship. Any question? Okay, Bidemi says that what about Nigerian who is married to US citizen but being maltreated by the so-called US citizen? You qualify. You qualify. So you are married to a US citizen, but because the US citizen, the one you are married to, know that you are, he or she is the one who is going to make sure that you get your green card or something. So they take advantage of you. You qualify. You can report. You can file for the form I-914. When you file it, they will get back to you and then they will start the investigation. As they are doing the investigation, they will give you that visa so that you will leave your partner. They will give you a place to live, give you something to do and all that as they investigate, because they are not going to leave you under the situation that you are suffering or you are being abused. They will not leave you in that situation to continue suffering. So they will remove you from the situation temporarily, give you a place to live, food to eat, work to do, those kind of things as they investigate. The thing you need to notice, don't go and lie. Because if they investigate and realize that you are lying, they themselves will kick you out of the country. They themselves will kick you out of the country. So you need to be very sure that, yes, this situation is not comfortable for me. Maybe the person have hit you, you have marks to show, you have bruises to show, those kind of things. They make your case strong. Any other question? Bidemi, that's a good question. So that person who is being maltreated doesn't require to file for divorce. You can file for divorce, but yeah, definitely if you are being maltreated and you don't want that marriage again, of course, divorce will come in, but it doesn't negate the fact that you can qualify under that circumstances. Divorce is a separate thing from the T visa. They want to remove you from that situation so you don't continue suffering. So I'm sure definitely divorce might come in. I'm very, very sure that divorce might come in. Okay, I see Olufunke Adesegun. I love the name. Okay, Olufunke says that for someone that apply for visiting visa, when he or she go for visa interview, when he or she goes for visa interview, what type of visa would the person tell them at the American embassy that he applied for? Is it B1 or B2? When you are filling the form, the DS-160, it will be there. You have to indicate the kind of visa you are applying for. I can't just tell you. When you are visiting for what? Is it for pleasure or for business? You get it? So depending on what you are coming to the US for, that is going to tell us whether it's going to be B1 or B2. So you should know that. You should indicate. That's one thing that one mistake many people make. That at the end of the day, they don't get their visa. Because maybe the person maybe they didn't fill the form themselves. Somebody did it for them. Somebody did it for them. And then the person indicated, oh, he's coming to the US for pleasure. And then you go there and then they ask you, and then you go and say, oh, it's for business. You have already shot yourself in the foot because your DS-160 is saying one thing and you are also saying a different thing. So you need to be very sure which one you are applying for. It is very, very, very important. It is very, very, very important. If you don't do that, you are going to get your visa denied. So if, let's say, you are applying to come for business, so you are coming here to come and negotiate some deal or coming to see the kind of business you can do here, that is B1. But you are coming here to come and have vacation, travel around, visit tourism sites and all those kinds. That's pleasure. That's B2. Olufunke, you get it? So you cannot just go there and say what you want to say. It must match with what is on the form. If they ask you and you say different thing from what is on the form, they will deny you. Does it make sense? Am I making sense? Let me know. Am I making sense? Ansem says that, what if someone comes in with a visitor visa, money finished, and does not want to return to home? Can the person apply? Apply for what? The T visa? No. You came to the US to visit and your money is finished. You go back home. Mm. You should have your return ticket. Remember, if you are coming for a visit, you must prove that when you come at the end of your visit, you will go back. So they will want to see your return ticket. You have to show your return ticket. Show it that, yes, I have my return ticket. Otherwise, they are not going to give you. You need to show that when I finish my visit, I will go back to my country. You need to prove that. So you can't say that my money is finished, so I'm going to apply for T visa. There is no abuse there. You get it? There is no abuse there. There is no trafficking there. There is no forced labor there. This is your own doing. It's your own doing. You came and party, and your money is finished. That is on you. But at least you have your ticket back. So, boom, back home. You can't apply for that visa. You don't qualify for that visa. You don't. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, you don't qualify for the T visa. If you visited and your money is finished, you don't. Okay, Olufunke say for pleasure. If it's for pleasure, B2. If it's for pleasure, B2. If it's for business, B1. Yeah, vacation is B2. Don't forget that. It's B2. Yeah. You can also do it B1 and B2. You can say that I'm coming to have vacation, but as I'm vacationing, I also want to look at business opportunities that I can take advantage of when I come back to my country. You get it? So they can give you both B1 and B2. You can get both. It depends how you present your this and what you put on your DS-160. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, Bidemi says that, as to buttress your opinions on the T visa, if their relationship or marriage is blessed with a child or children, does this also applicable to the children in the question? Yes. Yes. So the children, if there are children involved, that's a different thing. That one, we have laws that govern that. So when they divorce, there has to be an agreement how the children will be taken care of. Either they will live with their mother or live with their father. The government is going to look at each person's situation, which of them is in a better position to take care of the children. And then the government will give the children to that person. There are cases where the government will say every month you pay this money to the one who have control of the children to take care of them. We call it child support. You have to pay child support to the one having control of the children. They will look at so many things before they give the children to you. They are going to check your background, everything. Is your home conducive for the children? If they realize that the two of you, none of you qualifies to take care of the children, they will take the children from you and go and give the children to somebody to take care of. Yeah, so that's what happens. That's what happens. But let's say the children are in your country. The children are in their country. when the situation happened in the US. When the government gives the T visa to the whoever qualifies, the person can say that I want my children to be with me. So the person can use the T visa to bring the children for reunification. Bidemi, does it make sense? Let me know. Okay. Kick Point says that I'm making sense. Okay. Steven says I'm making sense. Awa says that I'm making sense. Okay. It looks like the network is bad for Kick Point. Yes. If your money is finished, go home. Yeah. Olufunke say thank you. Okay. Tete says that I did not regret joining this page. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I want you to, if you are part of this page, I want you to benefit. You see, not just being part of the page, but benefit from the page. Yeah. Okay. So, any other question related to T visa or any other area? Any other area? Any other area? Okay. Bidemi says that if it's a student whose primary focus is coming to study, and he or she also encounters such abusive treatment from the employers, what is your say concerning this as it relates to T visa? Okay, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. You came here to study. When you come to study, you are not supposed to do regular jobs. The university you are studying in will give you 20 hours a week to work. Most cases, the university or the school itself will give you job to do. So the job that you are doing is regulated. So you are not going to have that situation. You are not. Now, this is what can happen. Let's say that you got something else outside school and you are doing it, we call it under the table. Yeah, that's the term for that. You are doing it under the table. It means that it's not legal, but you are doing it. So nobody knows you are doing that. It is between you and the employer, and then you are doing it. They will pay you all right. In most cases, those people, they pay you a little bit less than the regular pay and all that. Most people do that. That's what most people do. So you find yourself in that situation, and then the employer takes advantage of you. You are still a student. You've not ended your education. You are still a student. So then they are going to let you stop and go back and go and study. They are not going to say that, okay, stop schooling and come and take T visa. No, you're already on F1 visa or M visa. So that's what it is. Bidemi, they are not going to change your status because you chose to not study and go and work. You are still in school. Let's say, for instance, you are finished with school. You finish with school and you have your OPT and you are doing something, you are working, and you find yourself in this situation. Then yes, you can petition for that. You get it? But while you are still a student, they will just make sure you don't go back to work in that condition, but stay in school and study. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. Our says that I wish to know if you can live from another country that is not your original country. Like, for instance, you are from Cameroon and presently living in UK. Can it be possible to get a B1 visa to the US from there? Of course. Why not? The fact that you are in UK doesn't mean that you should always live in UK. No, you are in UK to do something. Maybe you went there to work or to study, and you want to go and visit the US from UK. You can apply for a US visa from UK. Wherever you are, you can apply for US visa. It doesn't have to be your country. No. Once you can show that you are genuinely in that country, you can apply. So recently, something that is happening is that, for those who don't know, there is over 300% increase in visa applications in Ghana. So the US embassy is overwhelmed. They are not able to. That's why there is backlog. That's why when you apply for appointment, they give you like 2025 date and all those things. There is so much increase. So what people are doing is that they are going to other countries to go and get the visa. And so when they started, other countries were accommodating people from Ghana, South Africa, Uganda, wherever. Eritrea, people are going there to get their visas. Now, those countries are also rejecting Ghanaians who are coming there for their visas. So you move from Ghana and go to Uganda to go and get your visa. They will tell you to go back to your country to go and get the visa. In most cases, unless, of course, let's say, for instance, you are already doing something in, let's say, South Africa. So you have been there a while. Then you can do that. But if you just move from Ghana, go to South Africa and say you are going to get it there, they are likely to send you back to Ghana. That's the situation now. But what I'm saying now, it doesn't matter where you are. You can apply for a US visa in that country. You can. You can. Bidemi says, so doing under the table or menial jobs while steady only favor the employer in this situation, if I'm not mistaken. No, I won't say that. I won't say that. It depends. It depends what you are doing. There are people making a lot of money that way. So let's say, for instance, you are doing under the table. The actual rate is $20 an hour. And the person gives you $15 an hour because you are not going to pay tax. Remember, it's under the table. It's not covered by document or anything. So you are not paying tax. Every money you are getting goes into your pocket. So technically, you are not losing. You are actually benefiting because you shouldn't be getting that money in the first place. You get it? So doing under the table doesn't mean that it's menial job to the extent that you say no. It's win-win. You're not supposed to do that anyway. I'm not promoting that. Listen, I'm not saying do that. I'm only using it as example. I'm only using it as example. Bidemi, that is it. So it's not benefiting the employer because the employer too shouldn't be doing that. But the employer need people to work, and you also need work to do. So just trying to help one another. So it's not benefiting the employer. Of course, the employer benefits. You also benefit. It's win-win. Okay. The US government must be overwhelmed simply because. Okay, now it's my fault. I hear you. I accept this fault. As for this fault, I accept it. I accept it. Mhm, mhm. I accept it. Yeah, I wish that everybody will get the opportunity to visit. If nothing at all, come and visit the US. Spend a month here, see how it is, and then decide. You get it? Yeah, I feel like everybody should have that opportunity. Of course, not everybody will get that opportunity, but hey, give it a shot. You never know. Give it a shot. I'm not saying that because you are here, you will come to the US. No, that would be a lie from me. But I'm giving you the opportunity, helping you set the foundation, the springboard. You know, maybe one day you step on the springboard, it will flip you. So give it a shot. Yeah, you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. Mm, yeah. So that's my philosophy anyway. I know people don't agree. There are people here who will send you a message and say, "Hey, America is difficult. Oh, America is difficult. Oh, don't come. Oh, America is difficult." Meanwhile, the person is here. The person has not left to go to their country. They are here in the US telling you that don't come because it's hard. That's hypocrisy, man. I don't believe in that. I don't. If it is hard, let the person also come and experience the hardness some. Am I making sense? Mhm. Okay, let me see. It says that what? We are grateful. Okay. Inshallah, we will with your help and advice. Of course, I want to see you, man. I want to see you. I wish everybody on this platform will get the opportunity to come to the US one day. Mm. Okay, Awa says that I wish to know if you're a student schooling in Russia and wish to visit the US too with B1. With the current situation between US and Russia, would they give you a visa? That's a good question. But I don't know. I don't know. This one, when it's Russia and US, I don't have an answer. But I'm sure there are people who are traveling from Russia to US. Mm. Maybe you can even say you can even say that you are not safe in Russia, so you want to come to the US. Maybe you can use that as maybe asylum. You can use that to seek asylum. Mm. You are threatened because you are black in Russia, and with the situation going on, I'm not saying go and do that. No, I'm just you ask a question, and I'm trying to create a scenario. That will make sense. Mm. But I think people are traveling. There are people traveling from Russia to US every day. So of course, I'm sure it's possible. You can give it a shot. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question. I'm sorry. I don't know. With what is going on between Russia and US, everything is in the wind. Everything is in the wind. Hey, Dan, how are you? Bidemi says that I'm sure and hopefully my time to come to the US is already coming past. No, you don't know that. You don't know that. Keep trying. Keep trying. There's something called cycles. Cycles. So if it is your opportunity and you don't take advantage of that opportunity and it passes, you've missed that particular cycle. But that cycle will come again. When it will come again, we don't know, but it will come back again for you to try again. That is the cycles of life. It happens. Mm. A door open today, you don't enter through, you miss that opportunity. The door will open again. It might not be the same door, but another door will open for you to take advantage of. So you just keep trying. You don't know when your door will open. You don't know when your door will open. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Dan, how are things going? I hope everything is going well with you in your process. Do update me, eh? Do update me, let me know. Any more questions? Oh, we are good. Make sure that you check the website. Make sure you check the website. The links are there. It will help you. It will help you so that you know what to do more with it. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bidemi. God bless you too. God bless you too. You know, there are many people who are destined for greatness or destined to do great things. But at times they don't get the inspiration or the motivation to do it. You got it? It's not that they don't want to, but at times, depending on the circumstance they find themselves or the environment they find themselves in, things are already difficult. Things are already depressing. So they need something to trigger something in them to do what they are supposed to do. So if they don't get that, they may sit there and not be able to do what they have to do. And you sit back, you might think, oh, this person is lazy, this person doesn't. No, it might not be that. That's why I always try to use this opportunity to motivate you, to encourage you, because you don't know what somebody watching or listening will be able to take and then use it to change their lives. Some of us got the opportunity late in life. You get it? But hey, it doesn't matter when you get the opportunity. Take advantage of it. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. So I try to motivate any opportunity I get. And I'm also a pastor. You get it? I'm a pastor. That's what I do. I inspire people to go beyond their imagination. That's what I do. So I hope to be able to be more of benefit to you and to inspire you more. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up yet. There's still more. Once you are not dead, you can't give up. Like they say, it's only in the grave that there is no hope. Okay, let me see. Bidemi says that it's me you are referring to. Then take it. Take it and run with it. Ansem says that please, are you saying as a nurse, how can you relocate to America to work? I think, Ansem, I've talked about nurses. Like nurses are people I've talked about more than anybody else. If you are a nurse, your chances of coming to the US is greater. But it's not because you are a nurse, just any nurse. No. America, we need nurses, but we just don't need any kind of nurse. We need nurses who qualify. And the criteria is very high. To be able to think about working in the US as a nurse straight from your country, I'm going to say this. Listen very carefully. You must have at least a bachelor's degree in nursing. You must have at least between 5 to 10 years experience in a tertiary hospital in an emergency department. If you have the things I have just mentioned, then you can think of getting your necklace, the exams. There's an exams that every nurse will have to write if they want to work in the United States. You need to write that exams and pass. If you add your necklace to this experience and qualification, then you can come and work here. And I did a lot of sessions where I showed people how to apply for work to come and work here and all that. I've done sessions. When you go onto the platform, you see they are there. But the other way is to come to the US as a nursing student. If you come as a nursing student, you have already stepped into greatness. Because trust me, if you come as a nurse, we will not let you go back. we will not let you go back because we will need you. As you are working, as you are studying, you will be working in the hospital. So by the time you finish, they will keep you. They are not letting you go. They are not going to train you in nursing and let you go. No. So Ansem, listen to me very carefully. If you are a nurse and you have the qualifications I've talked about, you can come and work here. There are several opportunities. If you don't have that qualification, come to school. Period. I'm done. I've answered you. Did it make sense to you? Answer, let me know. Sandy say we are okay. Yeah, patience. Abdullah says that how do I go about retrieving my old DS-160 from application? I've lost contact with the guy who did that application. Who did that? Who did that application for me? And I want to get some information on it. Okay. Did the person send you the details? So there is the case number. You need the case number and then your name, date of birth. You need those details to retrieve it. So when you go to the website, they will ask for the case number or reference number, one of them. And then you put it in and the name as it was entered on the document. So if you have a copy of your DS-160, look on it. You should have those details on it. You go, you can retrieve it. If you have a problem, let me know. But if you don't have those information, you can't retrieve it unless the person who did it for you. Yeah. For the old application, before I can apply for a new one, I have the application confirmation code and with me. How do I? Okay, so if you have the confirmation code, that's what I've said. Go back there. When you go, like you are going to apply for a new one, you see that there is a menu there that's a retrieve old application. It will ask you for your confirmation number and then other details. You put it in. It will retrieve your old information for you. You should be able to even edit it. You should be able to edit it. I will say one day God will help me meet you there and we will sit on one table and chill. Wow. Amen. I'm waiting for that day. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Amen to you, Ansem. But what about your plan on those who would like to come to the US via the World Cup? and also about your agency stuff. The World Cup is in the works. FIFA is still putting things together. So it is when FIFA begins to release things, then we will be working on it. But I'm putting things together so that those who want to use the World Cup to come, it will be easier for them, because it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. You know that 2028 too, the Olympics is coming to the US. Los Angeles is going to host the Olympics. So that's also another crazy thing that is coming up. So there are a lot of things that are going to happen over the few years coming, and it's going to be crazy. People are going to take advantage of people. People are going to defraud people. People are going to cheat people. People are going to do crazy things to people. So what I will say is, shine your eyes now. Be careful. I'll make sure that I update you and let you know what you need to do to be able to take advantage of some of these things. So, Bidemi, that is it. We are in the West. I'll be updating us and when necessary. But if you are thinking of coming to the US through the World Cup, or it is part of your agenda, start saving money. Start working your bank account. We've done that. I've taught you how to do all those things. Start working it so that a year from now, you'll be set. Traveling is expensive. Remember that. Don't forget that. It's expensive. So make sure you position yourself to take advantage of it. Okay. Ansem, you are welcome. Ansem, you are welcome. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up or a heart. 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 Okay, I see my boss. Eben is also online. Eben, I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. It's just that a lot of things are coming in. That's why. Yeah, but it's on the agenda. Okay. What is the Bidemi says that if one is denied a particular visa type into the US, can that person still wait to reapply using the World Cup route? Of course, the World Cup is a different situation. But you see, the thing is, when you are denied, depending, I don't know why you were denied, but the reason why you were denied, you need to fix that. You need to fix that before you try reapplying. Because if you don't fix that and you reapply and you go for the visa, they will ask you again that same thing that made them deny you the first time. They will ask you, because you need to prove to them that you have fixed that problem. If you have not fixed it, they will deny you again. It doesn't matter what. Unless, of course, a family member or somebody is filing for you, then they may overlook that. You get it? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. So whatever made them deny you the first time, fix it so you can prove to them that you have faced that problem. Otherwise, they will deny you again. It doesn't matter what visa you are going for. Abdullah is saying, my uncle has spent over 20 years in the UK. He will always tell you to stay in Ghana because it's not easy there. But he has given birth to all his children there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are people like that. When you tell them, oh, uncle, I want to come to UK, can you help me? No, it's hard here, it's difficult. Don't come, stay in Ghana. But they are there. They are in the UK. It's so hard, but they are there living their lives, but they don't want you to come. I know. There are people like that. Don't believe them. No matter how hard it is here, I think it's better than in Ghana or in Nigeria. Yeah, I think so. So, hey, keep trying. Keep trying. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend. Yeah. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? If there's no other question, then I think we can end for today. Bidemi says that why shouldn't we have known you since? Well, you know me now. Yeah, exactly. God's timing is the best. God's timing is the best. Yeah. I hope today's session has been beneficial. Let me know. What do you think? Has it been beneficial? What I talked about, was it useful? Was it useful? In one word, tell me. I want to know. Give me a feedback. Was it useful? Was it useful? Has today been useful? The time you spent, has it been useful? Let me know. Okay, Dan says that a friend was saying if your country didn't qualify for the World Cup, you can't apply for visa to the World Cup. Is it true? I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. Of course, the thing is, if your country didn't qualify for the World Cup, what are you going to do there? Who are you going to support? But the question is, for instance, I may be a Nigerian, but I want to go and support Ghana. It's also there. So technically, they will want to give those who have stake in it first. But it doesn't mean that if your country didn't qualify, you cannot go and watch. You can. If you are prepared and you are able to prove that you are going to watch the World Cup, and after the World Cup, you will come back home. Yeah, they will. It's like visiting. It's a visitation for pleasure. Is for pleasure. So B2, you can apply for B2 anytime. You get it? Yeah. So you can even get your visa even before the World Cup, so that you use it to come and watch. Yeah. You just have to be smart. You just have to be smart. So Dan, I won't say blankly that no or yes. I mean, it's time to reason. It's time to reason that if Nigeria qualify for the World Cup, of course, Nigerians should be given opportunities to come and support their country. So if Nigeria has qualified and another country hasn't qualified, and the country that hasn't qualified are sending all these people to, of course, we are going to say, hey, hold on. Let's give the countries that have qualified more opportunity than those who didn't qualify. So pray for your country to qualify. Pray for them, support them to qualify. Yeah. Okay. I was say it was really important. Okay, yeah. Ebenezer. Regards from the Air Force Continent, age is catching up. But yeah, I've been connecting with them. So yeah, it's life, man. It's life. It's life. It's life. I was saying that waiting for my reply on what? What do you mean? Please come again. Bidemi said 100% beneficial. It's as if I will be joining up with you for the very first time. More wisdom and understanding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give me your feedback. Is it been useful today? The time you spend with me, has it been useful? Let me know. Let me know. Has it been useful? I'll add 5 minutes, then we will end. Mm-mm. Okay. There's no more question. Okay. Thank you all, guys. It's been a wonderful hanging out with you. Make sure that you share the link with your friends. Let them also watch it. Invite your friends. If you are not following the page, please do. We have our YouTube channel. We have our TikTok channel. We now even have our Telegram channel. When you go to the platform, you see the link to the Telegram. Go and check it out. If Telegram is your thing, connect with us on it and share with your friends. And if you have the time, write a review for us. Give us a 5-star. Let other people also benefit from it. Yeah, but make sure that the website I share with you, you go and check what we've talked about. There are links on there that you can use. So go and check them out. And if you have any question you want to ask, use the WhatsApp number on the screen. And then I hope to get back to you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. If you join us late, make sure you go back and watch this video. It's very important. Watch it and let me know what you think. God bless you. Have a good night. I will see you again.